Tonight I speak of a hidden enemy, one that disguises itself as sincerity and hides behind your most honest efforts. It comes dressed in good intention, and yet it betrays the very thing you seek to prove. You have called it faith, you have called it patience, but it is neither. It is called trying. You say, I am trying to believe, I am trying to imagine, I am trying to live in the end. Do you not see what you have just confessed? The very moment you say, I am trying, you reveal that you stand outside your desire, like a man staring at his reflection, pleading for the image to move first. You gaze upon your dream as though it were a star in some distant sky, and you call that distance devotion. But I tell you, the one who stands apart from his desire confesses that he does not yet know himself. You treat the creative power as something apart and plead with it as though you were unworthy to command it. You cry for what already belongs to you and call that prayer. That is not faith. It is blindness to your own authority. Look around you. The poor man declares, I am trying to become rich. And in that very breath he fastens himself to want. The sick one murmurs, I am trying to be well. And by that very effort she feeds the sickness she would escape. The worshipper lifts his eyes to the heavens, begging for a sign, and by that gesture proclaims that his God is far away, about, not here, beyond, not now, apart, not himself. And I tell you, such striving belongs to the one who has abandoned his throne. You have given your crown to circumstance and called it reason. You are the cause, acting as the effect, the king serving his own servant, the master obeying his shadow. Yet the throne has never been taken from you, only forgotten. The moment you remember who sits upon it, the kingdom returns to order, and every subject, every event obeys. When you stop trying, you begin knowing, and knowing is the only true rest. You do not try to be, you are. You do not try to walk, you walk. You do not try to breathe, you breathe. So it is with creation. You do not strain to make it happen. You consent to its reality. The assumption itself is the act. Effort is doubt, wearing the mask of faith. It argues, it pushes, it measures the seed before it grows. But knowing is silent, unhurried, unsure. When you know, there is power. When you doubt, there is struggle. Trying is born of fear. Faith is born of certainty. You plant the seed and leave it. You trust the soil, though you do not see its work. You do not dig it up each hour to ask, are you growing yet? For that very question would kill the seed. Faith is the confidence that what was planted must unfold in its own appointed time. Creation does not answer effort, it answers assumption. It is not your struggle that moves the world, but your acceptance. You move the world by standing firm in conviction, for the world itself is rooted in your belief. If you are still trying, you have not yet believed. Stop trying to make it so. Feel it so. The feeling itself is the act of creation. What you dare to accept as true in imagination must appear in form. You are not called to control conditions, but to command the state from which you see. Do not wrestle with appearances. They have no life of their own. Change your standpoint, and the world, obedient to its master, will rearrange itself. For the outer world is only yourself made visible. Trying argues, trying hurries, trying pleads. Faith does not argue. Faith does not hurry. Faith does not plead. Faith rests in certainty that the wish is fulfilled. If tonight you truly believe, you will cease all effort. You will not seek signs or proof. You will not wonder if it is working. You will live from the completion of your desire, as though it were already remembered. And without strain, the bridge of incidents will form. It will unfold in ways you could never devise, for the world is a faithful serpent to the conviction you hold. Creation is finished. Nothing needs to be added, only recognized. Stop trying to make it happen. Live from its completion, and the unseen will hasten to make itself seen. Nothing is waiting to happen. It is your acceptance that makes it real. And the moment you accept it, all creation moves to prove you right.